Reloaded.
Man, it's the radio show Dundee. We holding it down. We got Jon Jon Legendary Group Troop in the building.
And MD
right here, man. We got it down. We're doing Reloaded, real quick version. And man, we got Jon Jon. He just brought his new record to us right here. Never too much right here. We banging it here on the radio show. So Jon Jon, tell us real quick about this.
This is on iTunes and Amazon right now. You can go to iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, all of that. Get it. Support your boy. If you still love that real R&B music,
that's right.
It's out there for you.
You came through, man, answered a couple questions with us tonight. Check out a little bit of the interview right now.
Hey, thank you for having me, man. Good to be here.
Yeah, it's all good, man. First of all, Jon Jon, I want to thank you guys for making that song, All I Do Is Think of You, that record. I want to thank y'all for that because that's the only song that I've ever dedicated to a girl on the radio. So I want to thank y'all for that, man, because y'all got me my first real kiss, man. So I want to thank you for the chance to talk to that Jon Jon from way back then. Being yourself today, what would you tell that Jon Jon? What would you advise him on coming up in the future as you being you today?
I guess to being able to talk to the fellas and say, look, the Lewis Burrell situation for busted management.
Okay.
We can't allow that.
I can't allow that. Okay. Okay.
That's what I would
do. You going out now and you doing your own thing now. So let me get on this right here. Picture of Jon Jon CD, on individual CD of his own. He's trying to come out with new music himself. So what's that be like there? You coming out with a new CD yourself? What's that all about? Tell us about that real quick.
The name of the album is called Jon Jon Chosen. One of the greatest vocalists of all time to me, after Michael, to me, would be Luther Vandross.
Okay.
So this is like my tribute to Luther.
Okay.
This is Never Too Much.
Okay.
It's on iTunes and Amazon right now. It's been playing on Music Choice. It entered Billboard, as a matter of fact, #3. So it's pretty good.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to he's off the hook, man. He had a chance to answer a little bit of our love and lust. He came in on the back end, and he responded to it as well about what his father told you about, you know, how to be a real man. That's our love and lust question for the night. So, Jon Jon, let him know what you said real quick.
Father taught me 2 things before he left this earth. He said, son, he said, first of all, at the end of the day, as a man, all we have is our word. So you let your yay be yay, let your nay be nay. If someone tells you to do something, you know if you can do it or not. Say if you can be able to show up, show up. Don't ever renege on your word. The second thing that he told me, he said, you'll never be able to take care of someone else until you can take care of yourself first.
Love and love.
If you do those 2, you'll go far in this world.
Yeah, you go far. Here's what he said on the live interview of the radio show. Here's a little footage. Check it out. A couple other things we want to ask you, but I'm going to leave that alone. So is there anything that you want to get off your chest that we didn't ask you?
I'm actually, I'm all right. I was kind of listening to what you guys were saying. I was in the car and I was checking it out.
Oh, you checking us out?
Yeah, I was checking it out.
Oh, okay.
Before I came over here.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
I agree. My father told me this. You can't be able to take care of someone else until you take care of yourself first.
Right.
If he told me something else too, but I definitely, wanted to keep that within me sometime the rest of my life.
Right, of course.
This new generation it's some sad stuff that's going on. They're not raised in a home with both of the parents being there.
Right.
So the son doesn't have a father to depart something within the son.
Okay. Right.
And I did. So it is what it is.
It is what it is, of course.
Yeah, like
okay.
I was raised up with my father, so I understood, what a man's supposed to be, because he
Right.
drilled it. He drilled
Of
it.
course.
Right.
Of course.
Right. But you got a lot of cats didn't come up with no father. They didn't have that figure to drill it into them. What it takes to be a man. Mom tried, but mom is a woman. She can't. She can't tell him how to be a man.
Right.
There got to be some type of man mentor around that can show you.
That can show you.
and we'll give you that.
That's right. Jon Jon is here, legendary group Troop. He's doing a couple of shows this week. Check them out for more information on that. Just Google it, man. You'll find it. But it's a couple of shows within the LA area. For that note, we will get up out of here on the radio show Reloaded this week. Shout out to MD. Shout out to Mary. We held it down. More footage, more things to come in the near future.
You request the song right here on the radio show at uumac.net, or you can request it through the radio show la@gmail.com, or just simply call up when we on the air and request it on the phone line at 626-793-0900. You heard?
Give you more information about the shows coming up in the near future. Again, go to the website MD just told you, and be on the lookout for more artists coming up in the near future, man. We got a lot of things in store for you coming up early next year, so just be right here, man. We'll see you next week. We're up out of here for another week and another edition here of the radio show Reloaded, man. We'll see you. We're gone.